They used to call Biggie a teddy bear, a giant, huggable, sweet soul who only wanted peace. That's how DaBrat remembers him, gentle, kind, always trying to fix things. But behind those warm memories lies a darker truth. Because the night Biggie was taken, DaBrat was there, and she might have seen everything. She was caught crying on the sidewalk near the scene. It was chaos, people everywhere. Everyone wanted in on the party. But not everyone made it inside. Some stayed out on the street, and some of them saw what happened. And the Brat? She was right in the middle of it. Back in the 90s, DaBrat wasn't just another rapper. She was one of the very few women in the male-dominated hip-hop world who held her own. She wasn't just thriving, she was dominating. Collaborating with Biggie on the iconic track The B-Side, she became part of the bad boy inner circle. Jermaine Dupri produced that track, and both he and Biggie admired DaBrat's raw talent. She was everywhere, on remixes, in videos, in the studio. So how did she avoid the mess that took down so many others in that world? Some say she saw it coming, that she watched the tension build from the inside, and got out just in time. Because long before Biggie's life was tragically cut short, there were whispers. Whispers that he wanted out of Bad Boy. Whispers that he was ready to leave Diddy behind and build something of his own. But Diddy, he wasn't having it. That infamous Rolling Stone expose pulled back the curtain. According to former insiders, Diddy didn't mourn Biggie. He marketed him, focused on sales. Life After Death shot to #1. And when Rolling Stone offered to feature Biggie's legacy on the cover, Diddy allegedly refused. "No, he's gone," he reportedly said. "I need to be on the cover. My album drops in July." And that's how Puff Daddy ended up on the 1997 Rolling Stone cover, titled The New King of Hip Hop. Not Biggie, not the man who had just died, Diddy. In that same article, Diddy even admitted, "I think his passing added to the fame." He said it plainly. 2 million extra albums, millions in profit, fame at a cost. But Diddy's obsession with control didn't stop there. According to Kirk Burrows, he was even jealous of Biggie's friendship with Tupac. Diddy reportedly wanted that closeness with Pac, but Tupac didn't respect him. Some say that rejection was the spark that lit a dangerous fire. And what about the LAPD? Biggie's mother, Valletta Wallace, believed the case was covered up. She said detectives knew who did it, but someone was being protected. She participated in the film City of Lies not just to honor Biggie, but to expose the web of corruption that kept his case buried for years. According to her, the investigation was shelved deliberately. The truth was too dangerous. She wasn't alone in that belief. Former Detective Russell Poole, who investigated the case, died mysteriously while still chasing answers. His wife believes he died of a broken heart because justice was never served. And then there's Jean Deal, who was right there with Biggie that night. She said Biggie's car was marked. Someone made sure his vehicle was identifiable. Someone from the inside wanted him gone. There was more than one group trying to kill us, she said. So where does DaBrat fit into all this? Some fans believe she saw everything unfold in real time, knew who was making the calls, who was beefing, and who had too much to lose. And when Biggie got too big for Bad Boy, she knew the fallout was coming. That's why she stepped away. In public, she's praised Biggie endlessly, talked about his genius in the studio, how he never wrote lyrics down, just freestyled straight from his mind. She called him a friend, a brother. And yet, she's never said much about that night. And maybe there's a reason. Because DaBrat's past isn't spotless either. Remember that brutal Halloween incident involving a former Atlanta Falcons cheerleader? The one who was working as a hostess at Jermaine Dupri's club? Reports say DaBrat smashed a rum bottle over the woman's head. She served time, paid fines, and was sued for millions. Years later, it happened again. Another nightclub fight, another head injury, more probation, more silence. So when people say DaBrat should expose Diddy, others ask, should she be the one to talk? Still, her decision to walk away from that circle and focus on her brand and media career doesn't feel random. It feels like survival. Like she saw what happened to others who stayed too close and knew how that story ended. So here's the real question. Was DaBrat lucky, or was she smart? Because if she ever decides to speak out, to truly spill what she knows about Biggie's death, the bad boy empire, and what went on behind those closed doors, it could rewrite hip-hop history. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what she's planning to do. So what do you think? Is DaBrat holding the key to the truth, or just keeping her head down for a reason? Let us know in the comments.